Good morning. I'm currently about to run into the grocery store. We've been out of so much stuff for a while now, so it's long overdue. The grocery store was legit out of like everything that I needed today, so that was pretty much a fail. But I did get my Dunk's coffee. This is what I've been ordering recently. It's a pumpkin coffee with oat milk. Typically I do get it iced even when it's like 20 degrees outside, but I just wanted to try it warm, and I still do like it warm. Definitely recommend it. Some more of the Christmas presents that I ordered last week and the week before came in the mail. So I'm gonna wrap those really quick and also show you guys a really quick, easy holiday decor option that you could use around your Christmas tree, at your front porch, like around your front door, your staircase, kind of like anywhere throughout the house. And this is obviously an option you could use with like real gifts or real presents, but if you want to reuse this throughout the following years and just use them as like a prop, you can certainly do that too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use some empty Amazon boxes that I have, like this guy right here, and I'm just gonna quickly tape this up so it stays closed while I'm wrapping it. You're going to need the wrapping paper, bows, and ribbon that go with your holiday or home decor, or that match your Christmas tree, like wherever you want to put these gifts. So I'm gonna use just like this, I think it's called like butcher paper. It's just like plain brown paper. And then I'm gonna dress it up with my ribbons and bows. All right, so I'm gonna take my little empty box and wrap it up with the brown paper. This one I actually want to make like a stack, so I'm going to make this one bigger for underneath that smaller one. Just using that same brown paper. You can mix and match paper, of course, like colors or patterns or whatever. And you can stack as many as you want, whatever shapes and sizes, or you can just do individual. For this one, I'm going to mix up the look of the ribbon because I just simply don't have enough of the other one I originally used. So this is like actually glittery duct tape, which I thought was pretty cool. So you don't even need to go all the way under like you normally would because it's just gonna stick on here. Nobody's gonna know. How would they know? And then I'm just gonna stack the smaller box onto the bigger box. I might do a third one. I haven't really decided yet, but yeah. So here's my faux presents right there. I need to put a big one right back there to hide the outlet. And then these are actually presents that I have already wrapped up for Will. You get the idea. So if you don't have presents early in the month and you want it for your decor, this is like super easy to do, and yeah, you can put it in other places. You don't have to put it under the tree. And I tried to kind of go with the rustic color and look that I was going for with the rest of the decor. For dinner tonight, we just heat up some pork chops and then these frozen veggies. These are one of my go-to. It's a mix between broccoli, peas, baby corn, and carrots. Why do I always open my camera like this? I'm just about done cleaning up around the house a little bit. My neighbor and her daughter are coming over and we're gonna do a girls' night. I saw my neighbor last week and we had like a adult girls' night, and her daughter was so upset and was like, why am I never invited to girls' night? I promised her next week, which is this week, we would have a girls' night. So we're gonna get together and do each other's nails and what have you. Welcome to ladies' night. Currently making some hard-boiled eggs for Will and I for breakfast and putting away the extra Christmas decorations. Then I'm thinking about maybe putting these bows on my wreaths that are outside. I haven't really decided yet. I gotta go see how they look. To put everything seasoning on mine, Will just likes to have his with pepper. Will and I are going to be putting out the garland and wreaths today. These super long ones here are the ones that we put over the garage and around the front door. I cannot get warm. It's so cold out now. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna end up looking like Clark when he gets stuck up in the attic and he's freezing and can't get down, so he puts on a bunch of like random clothing on. I have my water, my iced coffee, being super productive. Ever since we got the outdoor decorations up, all I've been doing is editing and blogging, so I will have multiple new blog posts up later today, and I will have part 3 and 4 up also this afternoon once it's done. Rue's getting super anxious, so that leads me to believe that you are bored and want to go on a walk. You wanna go for a walk? Yes? Okay, let me get my shoesies and then your harness and we can go. Back on another one of our daily walks. This used to be a beautiful pond. You can see where the water originally was, but after a terrible storm we had a few months back, it was like a hurricane. It completely just exploded and washed out almost completely. It's just a couple feet now. I feel so bad for the animals and everything that lived in the pond that were just washed away. I have no idea what's in these barrels. There's a bunch of them back here. I'm very curious what they were for. And like super old boats. And ever since I've moved in, these boats have been where they are. They weren't in the water. There's a huge one down there. I want to get closer to it. I know that a creek leads into this pond originally and continues down, but I'm not really sure what's at the end of it. I've not ever gone down that far, so maybe another day I'll make a trip farther back to see where it ends or where it goes. Bunch of deer tracks right here. And this one looks like maybe raccoon. Also, for those of you that are new around here, we did build our house a couple years ago and our property backs up to protected land, which is why we specifically chose that lot. So that's where we go for our walks, and it's just miles and miles of woods. I love coming down here. I think it's really peaceful, it's so quiet, and I'm like a big nature buff. I love animals, I love nature. I find so much beauty in it. Here's the bones that I found yesterday that were just like in a trail starting from way back there. I'm assuming the big storm we actually also had yesterday probably washed this out. It was like flooding back here, so it must have been way back in the woods back there. But I thought it should be laid to rest altogether. Poor little deer. So we just got back and I'm taking off my makeup and whatever dirt I probably got on me. Also, I've been loving this cleanser. I'm going to show you why I'm using it, and this is what it looks like, but just wanted to give it a quick little shout out because I've been loving it, especially with my drier skin recently. My phone actually died while we were out on our walk, so I couldn't finish showing you guys everything that we found and what's back there, but yeah, I love going back there. I think it's really cool, and like into seeing what's back there and my little adventures, let me know. Also, I have a dedicated like highlight story on my Instagram, so you can check that out too from previous times. It's really cool, just like all the critters and animals and flowers and stuff that I find. So I'm about to change and get something ready for dinner. I'm not really sure what we're gonna do yet, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of day 3 and 4, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5.